your muscles are disappearing. Right now. After 50, you lose up to 8% of your muscle every decade, and the protein advice you have been following your whole life is making it worse. Here is what nobody tells you. Here is the problem nobody talks about. Between the ages of 30 and 80, the average person loses 30 to 40% of their muscle mass. That is not just about looking fit. That is about your ability to climb stairs, carry groceries, and live independently. But here is where it gets strange. Scientists discovered something called anabolic resistance. After 50, your muscles become stubborn. They stop responding to protein the way they used to. The same meal that built muscle at 30 barely registers at 60. And the official protein recommendations? They were designed for young, sedentary adults. Not for you. Not for someone who wants to stay strong, active, and independent for decades to come. So what does this mean for your daily meals? That answer will change everything you thought you knew about nutrition. Let me put some numbers to this. Current guidelines suggest 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For a 160-pound person, that is about 58 grams per day. But here is what researchers at the University of Arkansas discovered. Adults over 50 who consumed that standard amount continued losing muscle. Those who doubled their intake? They maintained and even built muscle mass. If this is making you rethink your meals, hit that like button because we are just getting started. The science now points to a range between 1.0 and 1.2 grams per kilogram. For that same 160-pound person, that is 73 to 87 grams daily. Almost 50% more than you have been told. But wait. Before you rush to eat more protein at dinner, there is a critical timing factor that most people get completely wrong. And it is costing them muscle every single day. Now imagine you are eating 100 grams of protein daily. Sounds impressive, right? But here is the twist. If you are eating 70 grams at dinner and only 10 grams at breakfast, you are wasting most of that protein. Your body can only use about 30 to 40 grams of protein at one time for muscle building. Anything beyond that gets burned for energy or stored differently. It is like trying to fill a small glass with a fire hose. Most of it spills over. This is called the muscle full effect. And it changes everything about meal planning. Research from the University of Texas found that distributing protein evenly across 3 meals stimulated 25% more muscle protein synthesis than eating the same total amount in one large meal. Think about that for a second. Same total protein. Dramatically different results. So what does an optimal day actually look like? Here is your optimal protein blueprint. Breakfast needs 30 grams minimum. This is where most people fail catastrophically. A typical breakfast of toast and coffee provides maybe 5 grams. You are starting every single day in a muscle-losing state. Lunch requires another 30 grams. And dinner completes the picture with 30 more. That is 90 grams distributed evenly. But that is just the beginning. What nobody expected was this. A bedtime protein source can dramatically reduce overnight muscle breakdown. During sleep, your body enters a fasting state. A slow-digesting protein before bed can provide amino acids throughout the night. Now let me show you the 7 best protein sources for adults over 50, ranked by how well your body actually absorbs and uses them. Number 7 might surprise you, but wait until you see number 1. But before we get to that list, I need to tell you something that changes everything. There is a secret ingredient that determines whether protein actually builds muscle. It is called leucine, and it is the master switch for muscle protein synthesis. Without enough leucine in a meal, your muscles simply do not respond. 4. Adults over 50, you need a leucine threshold of about 2.5 to 3 grams per meal. Not per day. Per meal. This is why all protein sources are not equal. Some are loaded with leucine. Others barely register. If you are serious about maintaining your strength, make sure you are subscribed because the ranking I am about to share could add years of independence to your life. Let us count down from number 7. Each source will be scored on leucine content, absorption rate, and practical accessibility. Number 7. Greek yogurt. With 17 grams of protein per cup and excellent leucine content, it is a breakfast champion. Choose plain varieties to avoid added sugars. Number 6. Cottage cheese. 28 grams per cup with casein protein that digests slowly. Perfect for that bedtime strategy we discussed. Number 5. Wild salmon. 25 grams per 4 ounces plus omega-3 fatty acids for inflammation and brain health. A powerhouse combination. Number 4. Chicken breast. 31 grams per 4 ounces. Lean, versatile, and budget-friendly. A staple for good reason. Number 3. This is where it gets interesting. And then things take an unexpected turn. Number 3 is not meat at all. It is eggs. But wait. I know what you are thinking. Eggs only have 6 grams each. Here is why they rank this high. Eggs have the highest biological value of any whole food protein. That means your body absorbs and uses virtually 100% of the protein they provide. 3 eggs deliver 18 grams of incredibly bioavailable protein with excellent leucine content. Plus, the yolks contain vitamin D and choline for brain health. Number 2. Whey protein. The absorption king. 25 grams per scoop with the highest leucine content of any protein source. Studies show it stimulates muscle protein synthesis faster than any whole food. Perfect for post-workout or adding to smoothies. And number 1. The ultimate protein source for adults over 50. Lean beef. A 4-ounce serving delivers 30 grams of protein with unmatched leucine content, plus creatine for muscle energy, iron for oxygen transport, and zinc for immune function. It is the complete package for muscle maintenance. Now here is something crucial. What if you prefer plant-based proteins? They absolutely work, but you need a different strategy. Plant proteins are typically lower in leucine and less digestible. The solution is combining sources. Rice and beans together create a complete amino acid profile. Tofu, tempeh, and edamame are excellent choices. You will simply need slightly higher quantities to hit your leucine threshold. Aim for about 20% more total protein if relying primarily on plants. Remember, this is not about perfection. It is about progress. Start by adding protein to breakfast tomorrow. Track your intake for 1 week. Small changes compound into dramatic results over months and years. Your muscles are waiting. Your strength is waiting. Your independence for the next 3 decades is waiting. Let me give you your action plan. Tomorrow morning, aim for 30 grams of protein at breakfast. That could be 3 eggs with Greek yogurt. Or a protein smoothie with cottage cheese. Track your protein for just 1 week using a simple app. You will be shocked at how little you have been eating. Then gradually increase to hit that 1 gram per kilogram target. Distribute it evenly across your meals. Consider a bedtime protein source 2 to 3 nights per week. And focus on leucine-rich foods from our top 7 list. The research is clear. The path is simple. The only question is whether you will take it. Your future self, the one climbing mountains and playing with grandchildren at 80, is counting on the choices you make today. This is your protein crisis solved. What will you change first? Now you understand why the protein crisis after 50 is real, and exactly how to solve it. If this changed how you think about nutrition, share it with someone you care about. Drop a comment telling me which protein source you are adding to breakfast tomorrow. And check out this video next to discover the 3 exercises that build muscle fastest after 50. Your peak life is waiting.